Hello, this is Jamie from Randomise User with another one of our 7 Wonders of Starbound. This is the first episode of a new build. It may only be a 1 episode one, maybe 2 episodes this, but the concept is going to be Spacehenge. I came up with the name, thought it was brilliant. I have absolutely no idea what it's going to be about. Oh, well twirled. We're back at the hub of wonders. I put a little aqueduct thing here. And we've got the gardens there. I haven't bothered doing the lighthouse because I can't be bothered, but that'll happen at some point. So I was thinking with Spacehenge is maybe put it out in actual space, like on an asteroid field or something. I think some people have actually been mentioning, should I do something on asteroid belt or whatever? And I thought, well, since we've actually got a asteroid base, we may have to be self-indulgent and just do that. Build it on the asteroid base. Let's try and go a bit. Hang on, let's try and not go too low down. What's the world? Oh, the world! Oh, this was the 2-part build. Oh yeah. Also, that was the we don't talk about that. I don't think that was part of the series. This was our 2-part. The entire planet in one. Look, there's the asteroid base up at the top there. The entire planet in one dome. I like building things in domes. So let's have a look round, see if we can actually put a Spacehenge on something. Oh, that's the bridge. Ignore the bridge. Oh, hello. That might have been a bit too small. Not quite sure I can fit a henge onto there. We'll probably put it near the top. What's this? Oh, it's the bottles. Hello, bottles. Well, let's look. That's the very top of the asteroid base, so let's have a look even beyond that. Well, there's quite a few little bits of asteroid here. It's not very big. Hang on. These are going to be the bane of the build, yet again. Spent 20 episodes fighting those turds off. Right. Little day swap. Yet again, I've got this spawnable item pack on, and so I can get things very quickly. In fact, hang on, let's have a try. Let's get my fish out. Meteorite rock. Alright. Let's make it so that we can actually build out as necessary. There we go. Let's move things around. And there we go. There, it's fixed. No, I get with that. Right, so at some point, yeah, I'm going to have to like build out, and we'll have what I'll probably do is put a little henge, whatever the hell a henge is, just like littered around all over the place, and we'll make it look really nice, and we'll make it hippie-ish, and it'll all be really good. Try and maybe set up a little human area, like where you find out in the wild, where there's those RVs flapping about the place. Right, just get rid of that. We don't really need that in the moment. Let's try and build. Let's henge. Let's see what we can actually make. I'm thinking because it's a space henge, it's got to be made out of something spacey. Kevin Spacey. Metal. Rusty metal. Ooh, rusty metal skull. Don't know what that is. Metal coated wood. Metal railing. I don't really want to get into the whole sort of light metal tungsten. I mean, that's just kind of boring because I want to kind of like it's got to be like a pie, a big pie symbol. Well, it's got to be lots of them as well. In fact, what we'll do? Hang on, we'll flatten this out a bit. Oh, that's not flattening it out. That's cocking everything up. Let's do it like that. Just to give ourselves a nice flat area to work with. Well, I want something metallic. But nothing I want it to be a bit kind of rough and ready so we can break it up. Chairs. What about some metal panels as well? Medical data panels, all sorts of panels. A rect panel, that's not really. We need the building block. Or the hull panel, or whatever. Well, we made the rusty gardens out of rusty panel. I wonder whether we can actually. I'm going to get some of that. I'm actually going to make lots of that since I can, since it's free. Let's try some scrap panel as well. Probably not hull panel because that looks too nice. And we need something to give it lines and texture. Just so it's not like just basic stuff. Oh, screws. I always like these. Maybe some chain. I think I've already got some chains in my inventory. Also some junk. We'll use junk. Right, okay. Let's try putting some Stonehenge legs up. So let's have a go. Put that up. Hang on, let's put it in my hotbar as well. There, legs. Well, sort of legs anyway. That's a bit thin, isn't it? Let's try and make it like a double thickness thing. That's okay. I mean, it's got kind of like a rustic sort of charm thing. I mean, I'm going to try and make it kind of like again broken up and buggered like a lot of our builds. So I'm just wondering if we can have bits which are just like we did with the other thing, the aqueduct. Have bits where it's kind of like not quite right or whatever, like bits broken off it and all that. Although, I also want to I want to give it like a 3D look. So if I put that on the right hand side, it kind of looks like it's a bit more 3D. That's no good. It desperately needs. The trouble is with this stuff is because it's the whole diagonal thing. That is going to make things a little tricky at times. Oh god, that looks terrible. Well, let's just keep it non-ruined for now. As I say, what I was thinking of doing is, as I say, giving it 3D texture, which means maybe kind of like putting a Stonehenge, a Spacehenge, hengey bit. I really wish I knew what it was called. Kind of like in the background. I'm going to try something. We can just try and make it look 3D. So if we have, it's snowing. It's snowing in the asteroids, and Father Christmas is coming to break your nose. It's a prick of a Santa. Cha-cha-cha. I don't know. This is going to snow up the place. What I'll do, I'm going to put all this in the background and see what this looks like. So it looks like it's kind of like in the background. And it's sort of, yeah, there's sort of like an island between, I don't know. It's like a different asteroid entirely. It's an entirely different kind of asteroid. And well, what I need is like a block across here. Maybe let's try this in a simple way, just like that. And then we'll need a kind of like another. Trouble is, I don't really want it looking like it's attached to the same thing. So let's try. See if I've actually got something already. Ledge brick from last time. We've already used this in the previous one. So separate it out so we can actually plonk another one of these things on top. And let's go with that. So I'll need a. The trouble is with this. Hang on, I don't think the screws. No, the screws don't go horizontal. So we may need a different kind of block for that. I mean, I don't really want to use ledge again. Thick wall. That's completely different. Let's see if we can actually find something. Metal. Rod. Spike. Maybe what about iron bar or something? I think that's metal bar, isn't it? Iron bar door. Ooh. Ooh, a sharp door. What a prick. No, I think it is metal door. Or metal. Metal something. Horizontal metal grates. That's probably not going to be very useful, but let's just see if I can actually fudge things a bit. Metal coated wood. I think I might have done the wrong thing there. That's peculiar. Ah. Horizontal metal grates. Oh, it's because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Right. Oh, it's one of them again. Yeah. We have to put it on background. But it does look. There's actually the vertical version as well. I did seem to notice. Right, let's print out a bunch of these. And also the vertical ones. And see what we can actually get out of this, if anything. Snow! I'm recording this on one of the hottest days of the year so far. And it's snowing! Are we feeling this? Are we really feeling this? Well, let's have a go. Let's try and make... Oh, oh, this is going to be it. This snow is... What I'm going to do. Time warp it into the future. Hopefully that'll stop the snow falling. Yeah, there we go. I think that's the top of the snow, so that's good. Right. We'll be able to see what we're bloody well doing now. Like that. And like... Oh, that was a bad place to stand, wasn't it? And almost done. This is still only a test. Actually, I don't mind that. It's a... I'll have to resolve it on the left-hand side. Hang on, what are we using? We're using this, aren't we? Huh. Alright. And then I'll have to do the same here. Fortunately, we have to make it so that they're all, like, multiples of however long... I think 5, however long those things are. God, look at these screws. Vertical. Ah, it exactly fits. Let's take a look. Screw on the back. Just collect those out so we can see. And also, I need to let's get rid of the snow because that's annoying. I mean, I've just realised just how low this is. It's supposed to be bigger than this. But also, I don't think we need that. Like that. And then we can like extend it along here, and it looks like a castle sort of feel, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to have a think about this. I'm not 100% sure I like the look of it. So I'm taking it in a slightly different direction, trying to give it a bit more. Well, I've made it slightly bigger for a start. Trying to make it a bit more different, I guess. Bit more space weirdy. Bit more mechanical looking. I've decided to actually use rusty stuff in the middle because the colours match nicely. So we've got rusty metal in that. So, and also using the screws as dividers, so it isn't just like directly touching. I think which gives it. Oh shit, that's like completely wrong, isn't it? Which I think gives it a more of an interesting concept. I'm starting to think this should be thicker, shouldn't it? Feels like it, yeah. It doesn't have to be exactly the same ratios. And I want to make it so that the background and the foreground does have ways to distinguish itself. Like make that one smaller than this one. In fact, this feels like maybe this should actually get fatter. Like that. So this can go like that. Yeah, that goes to go there. Like that. Like that. And we need to move these screws over. There we go. And this... Will this be fatter? It might even be fatter still, yeah. I feel like the top thing has to be fat. Big pork over a crossbar, whatever the hell you want to call it. It has no official name. Check out the history books. It has no official name. Don't correct me. Leave me alone. Right, hang on. Hold on. Now, before I go any further, I need to make sure that the background is like actually there. I'm going to take out the old screws, put in the new version, and so this needs to be sort of like a bit distant looking. So it's probably going to be not quite as tall. So maybe I'll like arrest its height. Actually, there might be better. Still feels like it's a bit. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. There. Ooh, background. Always background. And then there'll be background screw. I love a good background screw. And we're back to... I think we need to get up in the air a bit here. Let's gratuitously do that. Across there. So this will kind of like be a... We'll do it like that. Then we'll have to have a second foot, like... I think here-ish will probably do the trick. We'll bring it up from there. Oh no. Going up vertically with my mouse is always my weak point. Like that. And background in like that. Put in the screws. I might write over the top of this, but I want to put the background in just so we can get that out of the way, and then we can probably cover it up with stuff. Let's go all the way there, go to the right. Like that. Yeah. And, So there would be another layer, but we actually are going to cover it up, so I'm not going to bother. Oh no. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm starting to think maybe that should have gone out to the left instead of the right, because it looks a bit peculiar. It's going to be like, oh no, we'll see, because this is going to be... See, the foot of this, the right this big one. See, how far is this going to go out? Then the foot would be... I think maybe if I put the foot kind of... the right hand foot on, like, here. Oh, ironically, I'm actually going to use some of this, which I made in haste. Oh, that's actually slightly weird, isn't it? I just realised there's actually a thing at the bottom. Didn't quite get that right. Although I actually kind of liked it as it was. Nah. This makes more sense. How thick was this? This was 3 thick, wasn't it? Then up like that. Across like that. Down. Wonky. And stuff. Oop, that's background, that's no good. I need to put lights and things in. And also some junk. I want to make it so, again, it's a bit ruined, but not totally buggered. Like all the other builds, I guess. I mean, this is... it irritates me slightly that I'm using a very similar material to build number 1, but at least it's not sandstone, is all I can say. Right, so we need this screw. We will just select the screw. And that goes across to about there-ish. I'll go over to there. Oh, wow. Right, a rusty panel. Rusty panel. Rusty. There we go. This is already going to be not a one-part episode. I can tell you that much. Right. So I nearly done this. Once I've done this, I can... Oh, hang on. Hang on. There we go. Put that in there. Make sure it's in the foreground, because I need the background. Okay. Ha. Now I need to put some junk in. So this is like tumble junk. A bit more of that, I think. There, that'll be enough, because we want to be able to see what else is going on. Actually, that's okay. It looks nice and backgroundy. I think that kind of works. I think to give the illusion of depth is quite tricky. I think this does really... It would irritate me if I left it like this. I just need one extra length, like this. Like that. Kind of wish that came out just one more, to be honest, just so you can actually see it a bit better. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I want to make it so it's a bit more obvious. The whole point of the illusion is you've got to be a... Oh god, I've completely messed that up. You've got to play play around with it a bit just to make it look really obvious what the hell I'm doing. There we go. So we just need... Oh god, this is fiddly. Hang on, let's do that. And... Fish! Oh, it's background. Right. So we put in... that like that. Shit. And that like that. And then... that like that. Yeah, I like that because it's a bit more obvious what's going on in the background there. Oh, hang on, that's just 2. And you also get to see the screw. A bit more junk, I think. Where's my junk? I was going to put the junk in the previous build, but never got around to it. Just a little bit of junk, a little bit of old tut. Right, so that's part 1 of the build. But we need to actually extend it. I think I might make a crafty. Maybe I'll make the next. Maybe I'll make it. Hang on, let's just give ourselves a little extra space. Get rid of the snow. I'll get rid of this. Oh, hang on. I'll get rid of the snow there, but I'll leave it everywhere else. I don't really mind it. It gives it a bit of extra glamour or something. But maybe I'll have a broken, like a fallen one now. I wonder if we can... Oh, what's that up there? There's another one of these. I can't really make it diagonal because that look a... Actually, because this is diagonal blocks, let's give it a go. Let's see if we can actually... This may come to nothing. But let's see if I can actually do a diagonal here. This may be terrible. So I might do it off camera, just in case. You know, this ain't going too bad. I mean, this is serious 8.6 out of 10 territory, this. It kind of works. I mean, obviously that diagonal bit works. This less so, because obviously these cannot be shown diagonally. But it kind of works. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to make it actually propped up against. This is only going to be like one of the legs, so we don't have to make it too big. Ooh, missed. There we go. So there's that. I might put some junk under the foot. Make it look like for whatever reason it fell over. Maybe. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? That's definitely not going to diagonalise very well. But I could actually do another one, kind of here-ish. Now this is where we need some kind of divider here, otherwise it's just going to connect it up to itself. I'm going to try putting in some platform. Oh dear, that's not going to work. Unless... it's not really the right colour. But let's have a go. Oh! It's being a shit. It's been a right shit. No, it doesn't work. It literally doesn't work. Well, what I could do is go absolutely bloody mad and do it like this. So for whatever reason, there's a big old load of junk in the way. This might have to be a small little thing. Well, yeah, they don't all have to be the same size. I say we are allowed a lot of artistic license because we're not trying to recreate Stonehenge. We are making our own thing here. So we can do whatever the bollocksing hell we want. And you can take that to the bank and stick it in your current account, mate. What the hell does that mean? What the hell does any of this mean? Why are you even watching this? You fool! You could be watching Grand Designs Australia. Maybe you are. Maybe you're doing two things at once. How I envy the youth of today. I'm literally just building this thing. That's why I'm just babbling now. I think I've pretty much got to the end of this. Yeah, okay, that'll do. And sort of like that. Give us some light. So with this sort of build, I mean, it is all in the kind of strange, broken detail. If I did a regular, just like a load of these things, like a load of like the classic pi symbols all over the place, it'd look a bit piss and obvious. But as soon as you start adding in, I mean, what the hell happened here? Why is it all broken? That sort of thought processes. It suddenly becomes a lot more interesting, and also just generally looks better if you start throwing in weird bits of weirdness. So that looks like something's gone a bit wrong here. I'm starting to think this should actually be taller after all that. It is a bit... It just feels a bit squat. I'm not quite sure. It's not very impressive. It just feels like it just needs to be lifted up. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the dick. But... the things I do for you, lads. Here we go. This has made it a bit taller. The background thing feels a bit piddly in comparison. And I've also made this less thick. Oh, that's okay. That's better. The ratios do feel a bit better. The background thing does feel too small now, admittedly. But it'll do. Feels like, as well, this may go hideously wrong, but I feel like I have to make a crack in it. Oh god, I can't get the stuff out now. Oh. Hang on. Let's make it a bit of a bigger crack. For some reason, for law reasons, I feel like it just has to be a bit broken. No, it can't. No, it has to be exposed to the outside world, I think. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll take that. Maybe take that bit out as well. Yeah, I like that. I wonder what would happen if I just did that as well. See, that's looking okay. I'm going to do that here and all. I'm already wrecking the place. I'm such a bad house guest, me. Smelly old spoiler ape. What a prick. Yeah, I'm liking that. I say this background still bloody annoys me how small it is. What I might do is I might put in another... No, I think it might be... You know what? I might also put in some background like that. Let's try that here as well. Oh yeah, I like this. Well, you can actually see the back. Oh god, you can see that through the. I must admit, I'm not 100% sure about that. Oh well, tough titty. I might put it in there though. I wish that'd go away. I'll have to despawn at some point. But yep, I like that. It's ruinous. It feels like that's what it should be. A bit brock and knackered. Right, so this is only supposed to be like the first bit. We actually do need... I was originally going to make it... Hang on. Let's go up. I was originally going to like dot them around on very local... Well, all the local islands, but that's the only one that's really close. And I don't want them to be kind of like really spread out too much. I think I'll put little energy poos up here. Like a micro henge. Let's have a look. I'll do it on exactly the same style. Yeah, this can be like a little henge, a hengette. Oh, flip. That was not... Oh, that was actually way too much. I didn't actually mean to do that much. Yeah, that'll do. Now, these dimensions will have to be, again, adjusted for what we want to do here. So I think I'll probably just do a 5. Like that. And a 5 here. 5 here, and that. Now, this is going to take a while, so let me do a commercial break whilst we talk. Yes, I do mention my Patreon quite a lot, but do consider it because it is useful. If you don't really know what Patreon is, I'm sure you do by now, but Patreon is the subscription thing where you just you give a creator a bit of money each month, like for $1, and you get to feel good, but you also generally get rewards and things like that. I've got it set up so that I can from July, I've got it so like there's a daily post for every Patreon. Which is just like a very quick roundup of what's been posted and all that. Anyone from who pays like for $5 a month more also unlocks absolutely loads of bonus videos, 20 and counting. And I'm planning on doing a lot more at the moment. Now I've actually got a bit of time to do that. So always worth checking it out. Or if you want to support me another way, there's if you watch the streams on Sunday night, which I'm currently doing on YouTube. We can do super chats on that, so that's like a one-off thing. And you get your chat displayed prominently. It's most peculiar. There is a YouTube subscription, like I can't remember what they're called, but there's a special thing on there. That's a recurring thing, but I don't fully understand that, and I don't necessarily suggest that you use that particularly. Anyway, that's enough of me blathering on. Also, I should mention, I keep on forgetting to mention. Oh, hello. I've got a Discord, and I'm starting to feel a little bit busier, but because I actually hardly ever promote it, however, it can be a bit quiet at times. So it's always good to get new people involved. And if you want to discuss this build or anything else, that's the best place to do it. Because I don't always get a chance to read YouTube comments. I do try and keep on top of that, but I'm also incredibly lazy at times. So this is the moment is just going to be pretty much exactly the same as the other one. I will bung it. Maybe I should bung something. No, I think this can be just like a bit of a fairly straightforward decorative one. No, buy junk. And we do need the thing on top. I think I'll just leave it as one thing there. Like that. Yeah, as I say, henjet. Oh, flidge! Right, across here. Oh, I almost did it again. I did exactly the same thing again. I never learn. Is that too many? I think that's too many. I think. I might have just done exactly the same there, but never mind. So it's all about repetition, this, unfortunately, like a lot of these builds. Well, that's no, I'll do it like that, because we are going to bugger it up a little bit anyway. And let's not quite fill that up. And just to make it a little more. I've actually almost run out of junk. Bloody hell. Maybe that one there as well. Oh, I don't even like the look of this one compared to the other ones. Maybe it's just... I feel like it needs something diagonal. Not like that. That one's a disgrace. Maybe I'll take that off there because it looks like it's been chipped. And also maybe that there. Give it a bit of extra background so it looks like something's happened. Also there. Maybe a bit more. And, yeah, henjet. I don't need to have walkways between all this. I wonder whether they should actually have some kind of lighting. So it looks a bit more mysterious at night, because sometimes these sorts of things always do look better at night. And let's have a look. Light. Or lamp. Let's try lamp first. Oh, that's good. Or kitschy stuff. I want kitsch. Tiny lamppost. That's actually quite asteroid basey. Seem to be on the asteroid base. It might be nice to pay tribute. Oh, it's that sort of lamppost. Hmm. Oh, hello, that's a tiny lamppost. Bloody hell, the description was not kidding. That's comically tiny. That's absurd. Look at that. You can stub your toe on it. Oh. This really is like the Spinal Tap Stonehenge with a really, really tiny lamppost. I think it's a gnome village one. It just blew up when I tried to... Oh, that's just so piddly. You piece of poo. God damn it. I haven't actually decided though, because nothing really seems to fit the rusty lamppost. Penguin bar light. All the stuff they can't normally get. Let's try this frontier thing. And I'm not sure this is going to look great. Okay. Although, why is it even a lamppost? I mean, that's just bizarre, isn't it? I'll have a think about that. Because, yeah. I think it might have to be some kind of, look like it's some sort of portable lighting, rather than actually like, furniture. Is there anything like portable lanterns or anything? Portable pixel print. Oh, portable pixel print. Light. So I'll just put light. A slight misunderstanding. Yeah. Illuminated lure. Oh, for fishing. It's a light bulb. What actually is that then? Where did that even go in my inventory? Oh, here it is. Oh, get out of the way. Sod off. There you go. Why have you got that above you? Oh, it's because of that thing. I must remember to actually not. Hey lads, I've got an idea. Ting! Yeah. That joke would have worked if that bloody thing wasn't there. Think on, spoiler ape. What is this? Oh, it's a crafting material. Oh, God damn it. What a piece of crap. Anyway. So there must be some kind of good light. I want something that, like, you know, on the dig, or the Earth-chased moon. I want something like that. Maybe spotlights or something. Broken traffic lights. Not electric lights. Oh, it's floodlights. Try a few of them. No, I don't need more bloody damage fluorescent lights. Golden spotlight. Ooh, the golden spotlight. Holiday lights, Waz lights. Oh, shout out to the bloody banyan tree Christmas build. Oh, here's some more things. Okay, let's get that. Display light. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. That. Oh, floodlight that can work in water. Right, I think we've got plenty of stuff there. Let's see what we can actually get out of this. God, there's a load of stuff. This is probably not going to be the most brightest thing in the world. We'll make it look like it's maybe there's like archaeologists or something come to have a bit of a look with it. And that's where maybe that's where the hippies can come in, because I do want to have kind of like a bunch of humans, a little human colony. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that works. Sort of. I really could do with getting in there. Actually, I've got a hell of a reach because of my cheatness. Oh, it's flickering. Oh, yeah, that's the broken one. Well, we haven't exactly lit it up, have we? It's not exactly bright as anything. Hang on. Hup. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to daytime it, I think. Down we go. Right, so it's a start. I don't feel like I've built a huge amount of things, but I'm actually now pleased with, because I wasn't quite sure about this, but I'm starting to get pleased with the way it's going. But whatever next. So I think what I'll do next time, in episode 2, is we'll build another asteroid. It's probably might build one. I don't really want it necessarily above it. I think this needs to be a bit more horizontal than vertical. But if we have another asteroid, kind of like, well, first of all, I'll plan it out now. But if we have another asteroid kind of here-ish, maybe. I have to make it nice and fat. Fake asteroids. Boo, boo. And this can be where the human camp is, or maybe we'll probably put another couple of henge bits and bobs. Well, there's already that there. Well, we'll incorporate that into the build somehow. I mean, that won't be too difficult. But I definitely need some kind of like place to continue building outwards on this. So to go on that. Well, actually, might do because that's absurd. I think I might actually extend this just a little bit and move that a bit. Look at these, you've got drapes, classic drapes. Maybe we should drape some curtains on the henge. Maybe not, actually. Probably a bit stupid. Small spotlight. Should I put the same one back on? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's a bit more. Whatever. I think this is probably going to have to be a bit bigger as well. Because big. Like that. And we'll sort it out next time. We'll probably level it off again. Pretend this had always been here, so we don't feel too guilty about this. So we'll henge up a bit more next time. I'm not quite sure where this is going, but it's quite interesting already. I quite like the way this is. The diagonal thing, I think, makes it. I'm really pleased that I could actually make it a diagonal thing. I'll probably do another one of those because they do look really cool. Okay, let's just zoom out a bit. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Do check out the rest of my Starbound stuff because I've got plenty of Starbound series. I'm sure you already know about this. Oh, in fact, I've actually installed a mod that allows me to do this. So yeah, check out my other series, especially Asteroid Base, but as well as all the other ones like your banyan trees and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I quite like this. The ratio's still a little off. Oh, there's also look, the junk pile has just landed down there. Anyway, what was I talking about? Who cares? I'll see you next time. Do subscribe and all the usual things, and I'll see you next time. I keep on saying that, don't I? Bye for now.